It's me again. I don't know. I get the better view doing it this way, but I don't know. It looks messed up on YouTube. So, yeah. My ABS pump and brake line issue. I think I got it taken care of, but I got the rear lift in. I've already had it down a few times. They told me not to use leveling kit with it, Fabtech, but I think I'm gonna have to get like a 2-inch, 2.5-inch, regardless of what they say, because these springs really collapse. And I don't know if it's because possibly I got too much weight on in the trunk. I wouldn't think that would be an issue, but and I was gonna put my airbags in them, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna squeeze those airbags through these springs. And I'll lower it down so you can see it's still. I mean, I backed my keys off, and the front's still up in the air. I might have to go back to my original keys and take the dual shocks out, or I could take those dual shocks out anyways, because those springs are probably not helping. Yeah, I don't. If you ever have brake line issues with these, I really don't recommend messing with the pump at all. If you don't have to, I kind of had to. And almost down. Okay, the lift's not touching anything. I don't know if you could see that, but the front's still up in the air. Yeah, I could see it on the camera, I guess. I mean, I guess I could take my leveling keys out, but I don't think that's going to help, because these springs just, look at that, they collapse right down to nothing. Oh. They make all kinds of creaking noises too. I mean, if I could get airbags in those, that would definitely be helpful, but it's not happening. I used a spring compressor and I still had an issue, so I pretty much had to drop the axle to get those in. I took the lower. I didn't do the rear control arms yet, so I took the lower one off, and that gave it an extra inch drop, and then I was able to get the springs in easier. But yeah, the front's still way up in the air. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you could see it on there. I can. But that's pretty much the finished product. It would be nice if the rear was sitting as high as the front. I gotta do something. I don't know. I can't drive it like that. I'll get pulled over for sure. They'll think I've been friggin' broke something. I can't tell from this angle neither. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe I'll take those out, because those are help pushing it down, I guess. Not by much, because that bolt would have bent and broke by now. It's way too high in the front. I gotta get it aligned too. See that rear right there on the tread for the fender. Awesome. The adjustable track bar, I didn't use their bracket. I used my adjustable track bar, and it took me an hour or so to figure it out and get it right. But I pretty much got my rear axle almost dead center of where it's supposed to be. It's hard to tell from the. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can't zoom in like that. See, I'm going right. I measured it, but I'm going by the fender flare there, where it is on the tire tread. I think it might be a quarter of an inch off, if that. But before I did that, with my regular springs and the airbags, it was like 1.5 inches off, and they didn't tell me when they aligned it. That's probably why the front end didn't come out perfect. But yeah, it really wasn't that bad. It was the brakes that were screwing me up and taking forever. I'm still leery on them leaking, maybe. I don't know. I had a guy get in there and pump them and hold them while I checked, and I fixed the one more that was leaking. I'm hoping that drop wet spot on the floor is just leftovers. I looked under it. But yeah. Overall, the lift wasn't that bad. But like I said, the springs kind of, I don't know, whatever. I'll figure something out. Later.